Are you ready to kill me? You guys, Ryan and I literally for the last 20 minutes have been trying to test shoot this whole equipment situation I've set up just for me to literally have an angle where my computer's like looking up from the ground up to my chin, like what is happening? And now I can't hear you. Like what the frick? I was just doing a little bit of fun Met Monday. Do you know what the Met Gala is, Ryan?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay,
In
good.
the concept of it, I don't actually follow it.
Like you probably more so know about like the Met Museum
I love the
versus
Met,
like,
yeah.
yes, exactly. Like that is you, Ryan. You are cultured, okay? But yeah, so every Monday, it's like or not every Monday, excuse me, the first Monday of May. Basically, all of the A-listers get together and they walk the red carpet at the Met Gala. This year's theme is fashion is art. Basically, like costume attire, your body is the central focus. And so I was just doing a little bit of fun recaps and kind of sharing as if I was like on the red carpet, you know, like what I want to be doing, Ryan. E-News over here, from Wisconsin. So I'll be posting some of those videos tonight. That's why I pushed us back a little bit, as well as why my microphones were giving me so much headache. But I'm excited to kind of give you guys some of my takes and some of the looks. And Ryan, just I see you Googling any people that are coming to mind or that are sparking you right now that you want to share your take on.
Oh, I wasn't Googling.
You're just okay. I figured you were
I mean,
searching
now I
Met
will.
Monday. Yes. What's the first one that comes up? I haven't seen Kim Kardashian yet, but I'm excited to see what her look entails.
Kylie Jenner.
Let's talk Kylie really quickly. This outfit, I feel like, is the most on theme that I've seen so far because it's like basically what I'm seeing is like fashion is art, your body is art. It's basically like her nude. Granted, she's not, you know, but it's giving that illusion. And like her dress is draping off of her, like she's just changed. She's, you know, taking her dress off. She's got the, you know, like nipples poking you right in the face. And I don't know. I think it's kind of like it's out of the box, but that's what we're here for on Met. We don't need anything, you know, like lame or boring. Like if you're gonna do it, do it. What do you think when you
I
first see
don't,
it?
uh,
Boobs.
I guess. I don't know. It doesn't even look like it. It looks like it's not even like made. It looks like it's not even made. It just looks like it looks like cardboard.
That's the thing about these outfits too, is like they're not really realistic, which granted, like not all the time fashion is, but it's like it's very much like how do you walk in these outfits? I mean, Kim Kardashian over the years has really shown us that fashion can be pain. But like I don't know, for me, like I really do think I'm a lot of the times fashion over function in terms of like wearing a type of shoe. Like I will take getting blisters if it's a cute shoe. But I do think like these looks take it to a whole nother level. Like how do you walk?
You don't.
You don't. You
Yeah.
don't. That's the takeaway.
I don't know 90% of these people.
Honestly, I was having a moment where I was like, who is this person? Like, why am I even drawing a blank? So, Ryan, don't feel too bad because even the people like me who know everyone, I feel like I'm drawing a blank over here. Like this guy, Hudson Williams. I don't know who that is. You know who Hudson is?
Nope.
Well, anyways, he came out in a robe from his hotel, and I was like, what? I'm like, that's a look. Like, this is cool and different, like understated. And then I was like talking it up, and then he shows up to the actual red carpet and he's in a full different outfit. So he did like an outfit change in the car on the way there. So,
Interesting.
anyways, I don't know who he is. I won't bore you too much with the Met Gala of it all, but just so you all know, I am posting some like kind of little quick hitter videos on my takes on some of the looks, but more so just like first things that come to mind when these stars hit the carpet. But what I want to talk about, Rye Guy, is it was my birthday yesterday.
Yes, it was. I
I have
remembered.
you did the fun little balloons that come up when you text my birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for reaching out to me on my birthday. I seriously feel like this year or this birthday may go down as my best birthday yet. And it was so low key. Like there wasn't like basically it was my husband was off, which is a rarity around these parts these days. And so it was really nice. Like we woke up, he decorated our apartment with all these fun decorations, which really took me back. My mother was big and she still is on themes. Like she is the original Met Gala girly, okay? Like she will take a theme and she will run with it. And so parties, decorations, birthdays were always such a big deal in my house. And so my husband has now adopted that because he knows how much I love it. Like it's not something he cares for, but I appreciate the sentiment. So I woke up, it felt like I was like 12 again with like balloons everywhere and like happy birthday signs. And I was like, it was my last birthday of my 20s. And I was just transported back to like my teen years. But I don't know, did your parents do that? Are you into decorating and like the whole birthday soiree first thing when you wake up?
Um, I guess more when I was younger, I guess. I don't feel like I've had a proper birthday in years, I feel like, but I don't know what that's like.
Okay, so you know what? Next birthday for you, right, guy? I'm gonna send you something fun, okay? So you can wake up to like a string quartet or something fun in your bedroom. Like you're gonna have some surprises. So get
Oh
ready.
boy. Oh boy.
Yes, I know.
Do you
It's
know
fun.
do you know my address?
Have you moved in the last like 3 years?
I mean, to Florida.
Well, I know you moved to Florida. I've never had your Florida address.
Good, it's gonna stay that way.
Ryan, I know where to find you, okay? You can run, but you can't hide, my
Actually, you know
guy.
people who do know my address, so never mind.
Exactly, exactly. So, also, I like to think I'm a self-proclaimed journalist, so I
Oh
will
boy.
I will
Oh
find it.
boy.
But yes, I love decorations. I had blueberry pancakes. My husband made me pancakes, which blueberry pancakes are like kind of my fave.
Those are
We
my
got those
favorite too.
we really?
Yeah, I like blueberry.
I didn't know that about you, Ryan. I would have
I
thought
know,
you were chocolate
crazy.
chip.
No blueberry all my life.
Isn't that fun? Like, I never thought I would be like a fruit, like blueberry or a fruit pancake girl, but in the last like 10 years, it's kind of a long time. I've kind of like just wanted that. And there's certain places in town where if they do a good blueberry pancake, it's like, what's up?
Next time you go to Sanibel, you go to Lighthouse Cafe, you get the
Hmm.
blueberry pancakes, and they have a blueberry sauce on top. It is the greatest thing in the world.
Blueberry sauce. I mean, that's just like, that's even more right there. Love to hear it. Next time. So, yes, had that. You know, those like hash browns you get at McDonald's, like those hash brown?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, we got those from the store and he made me those. They were heavenly. Bacon, coffee. It was just such a perfect little morning. And I was getting like emotional. First of all, then I had candles on the table and like was making wishes with just candles, like just normal like candlesticks. Cause I swear this year I am making one wish, but like 17 different times. Okay. And I'm not going to tell you what the wish is, but I feel like in past years when I've made a birthday wish, it's always been like vague.
Mhm.
I wish that my family stays healthy. I wish that, I have a good year and everybody's happy. Like, I feel like they're never like, what do they say? Like, scientists, it has to be like quantifiable, measurable. Oh, a SMART goal, like
Is that like a smart fridge? That's a dumb
it's like
joke.
it's like the swan mirror. It's like the swan
Okay,
bathing mirror. Yes.
full circle.
Full
Wow.
circle moment. But I feel like this year I wanted a really concrete goal and it felt selfish to make it just about myself. But I felt like, you know what? It's your birthday wish. Like maybe it
Yeah.
should be selfish. So this year's wish is very specific. And I'm hoping that by next year, I can tell you all what the wish was and that it came true. So I'm really excited about that one. When you make birthday wishes, Ryan, like what do you feel like they're vague or like are they very specific? Or
I
am I
can't
the only one
remember
who cares about birthdays this much?
I can't remember the last time I made a birthday wish.
What? My God. I literally made Caleb like my husband. I'm saying, I know you know that, but Caleb
Yeah.
told me I need to start telling people like be more specific because
Yeah.
they don't know. So by the way, that's him. But yes, I literally like I added a candle to my birthday sundae. We did like chocolate chip cookies and like ice cream, and I added like a candle on top. And I was like, I got to make my wish one more time. So yes, I just feel like my last year of my 20s made me feel like, okay, you know what? We're going into your 30s next year. Like, let's just make the damn thing happen, which is like we've said this past year has kind of been that for me. So we're just gonna keep that going. So hopefully that wish comes true. But then it got me thinking, like, okay, this is my last birthday of my 20s, which is I hate to sound like Debbie Downer because I feel like I have been someone who's been very okay with getting older. Like it doesn't scare me. I'm kind of like, oh, every year I feel like has gotten better. Like I love myself more. I mean, you should, right? Like you should love yourself more as the years go on. But like I'm becoming more into myself, like in terms of like knowing who I am. I think that's what I mean? Um, and just yeah, like you learn a lot as you grow older. So I'm not afraid of getting older, but then it got me thinking, like, wait, your 20s, I feel like in movies and TV shows, it's all about like the partying, the clubs, like making mistakes, you know? And then I'm like, I didn't really do shit like that. Like I did to a certain extent, but I've never been to a club in Las Vegas. Have you?
I've never been into a club.
Honestly, I haven't either. Like, I think the closest thing to a club for me is the Hang Up in Chicago, which is just like a bar that's open until like 4 or 5 in the morning and there's like dancing rooms. Is that considered
Mm.
a club? I don't know. Pop off in the comments. Like, is the Hang Up considered a club? Because if so, then yes, I've been to one. But if not, like, have I even lived my 20s?
It's yeah, I looked it up, it's considered a club.
Oh,
So, yeah.
perfect. Okay, good. I was getting nervous. But granted, I have this last year. So I was thinking, like, what are some of the things I need to do in this year of my 29 years or whatever? Which, by the way, I always hate when people are like, you're actually like, what is the thing when you turn 29? You're actually
Oh,
30.
you're on your 30th year?
Yes. Like, that confuses me. So,
I
how
almost
old am
said
I
that.
actually?
You're 29. You've
But,
lived
like,
29 years, and you're on your 30th.
gotcha, gotcha. Okay, so I'm
Yeah.
on my third. Oh, see, okay, so I actually have. I'm done with my 20s, is what you're
No,
telling me.
I mean, yeah, you're on to you've not lived 30 years, this is the last year until you've lived 30 years.
Okay, so I can consider this the last year of
You
my
are still
20s.
technically in your 20s. Don't
Okay,
worry.
okay. So, okay, clubs. I wanna go to a club in Vegas. Like, I don't know, like, I just wanna do that. Granted, I'll be sober, but, fun. But what are some other things you should do in your 20s? Like, I feel like because I met my husband when we were in our early 20s, I was 20 years old. Like, I didn't have which I'm not gonna go back and do any of this because I'm, like, happily married. But, you hear people, like, do, like, the crazy dating stories and, like, the debauchery. So, Ryan, that's where I ask you. I need you to do those things in the dating world and then get back to me.
How about we get a volunteer from the audience to do that?
It just got me thinking of all the things in your 20s that like what are other things people say that you should do in your 20s? Travel, okay, I've traveled. I feel good about that. I feel good about traveling. I've backpacked, well, like carry on, but you know what I mean. Have you backpacked before?
No.
So that's not something that you're interested in, or would you?
I would.
I just don't like carrying everything on my
Mm.
back.
Yeah.
Hence backpack. Like
Yeah.
that does not excite me. Have you gone camping, Ryan?
Yes. I've gone camping.
And you like it?
Yeah. I don't do it often because I can't really do it in Florida because of, like, mosquitoes and humidity, but
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, I've never been camping before, so that's something that I'm actually going to check off before I turn 30. I think it'd be, like, a fun thing to do, but I want to glamp. Like, I'm fine to camp in a tent,
no,
but I want
you gotta try both.
ugh, but I wanna do it in a tent, but I want, like, a bed.
A fancy
Like,
yeah, oh.
I don't wanna sleep on the ground, like, I don't wanna have bugs on me. Like, no. A spider? Hell no.
You won't have bugs on you, that's 'cause you zip it. You keep it zipped when you're,
You never
um
know, though. I feel like it's so easy for a little creepy crawler to get in somewhere,
mm,
but I love s'mores.
s'mores.
I love 'em.
You don't have to go camping to eat s'mores, right?
I know, but it's just like it's a vibe. Like, I
Mm.
want to have a s'more next to my tent, you know? And I like saying schmores, it just sounds more fun. So those are some things I hope to do in my last twenty-ninth
So
year.
vicariously live debauchery in someone else
Yes, through you, dating.
through me,
Yeah,
is which is never gonna happen,
you never know.
and then camp.
Camp, and then I do wanna go to, like, a club and
Oh,
do,
a
like,
club in
bottle
Vegas,
service.
yeah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So I'm like,
Bottle
maybe that could
service,
be
but it's water.
yes, or,
Nice.
like, can they do
You're gonna waste a
Sprite?
lot of money.
Can they do Sprite or something? I don't know. Or maybe I just fall off the wagon for that one night to really, really live it up. We'll see.
Why Vegas?
I don't know. I just feel like that's what I picture. It's like,
Mm.
oh, you go to a club in Vegas. Like, where else do you go to club? Oh, you know what? I take it back. I've been to club in Paris.
I was gonna say Miami's huge on the bottle service stuff.
Okay, I've actually never gone out in Miami. See,
Me
okay,
neither.
Ryan, you're just adding the list of things that I haven't done in my 20s. Like, the thing about it is you haven't either, and that's shocking because you're a
Yeah, oh, I
Floridian.
as a
Yeah.
socialite, yeah.
I mean, I feel like you and AJ were probably ripping the Miami clubs when you were, like, in high school, please.
Oh, yeah.
You're just fronting right now.
Mhm. I was in middle school when he was in high school, so exactly, yeah.
Precisely. See? Yeah. You were a youngin', just hitting those clubs in 7th grade.
Exactly.
But no, honestly, in all sincerity, I feel like I joke about, like, thinking about all the things in your 20s and, like, the fun of it, but I actually feel so like, yesterday, like I said, was, like, probably my favorite birthday. I felt so just, like, grateful, and I feel like I'm doing what I love, I'm having fun with it, I'm, married and, like, all the things that, like, I thought I wanted to have before I turned 30. You know, like when you're like in high school, I don't know, Ryan, maybe guys don't think like this, but as a girl, I thought to myself, like, oh, before I'm 30, I'm going to be married, have kids, all of this, all like that's what I thought. Okay. And then now I don't have children yet, which like God willing, I have so many babies once the time comes. But like, I do feel like I'm at a place in my life that I thought when I was younger. And not that that's good or bad, like I'm happy about it, but I don't know, like I feel like you hear of stories of people like when they start approaching certain ages, it's like, "Oh no, 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 no," because of the fact like, shit, what have I been doing? And there are some things that I'm like, "Oh, I still want to do." Like that's why I'm not having children just yet. Like do this show with you, Ryan, and my birthday wish. I'll keep you all on the edge of your seat with that one. So, alas, I feel like I'm digressing on my birthday of it all, but it was such an absolutely fabulous day. There was this flea market in town that was just major, and they had everything and anything. And I shopped till I freaking dropped. And that was just so much fun. Got ice cream,
Mm.
lemon bar ice
Mhm,
cream.
mhm, mhm.
Never have
That
had
sounds
it in my life.
delicious.
And I decided, hey, I just turned 29. I'm going to try
C'est
lemon
la
bar.
vie.
Exactly. Peanut butter cup, you can wait. I've had you for the last 28 years. My
That's
29th year,
crazier. That's equally, if not more debaucherous than,
debaucherous.
than going to an LA night or, Las Vegas nightclub, not LA
Thank you,
nightclub.
Ryan. Thank you for making me feel
That's
good.
crazy. That's crazier.
I honestly, I don't, I looked at my husband. I was like, "Are you like shocked by me right now?" And he was like, "Honestly, I am. Like, I've never in my life would have thought I picked lemon bar, but I was trying to, go out of my box. I was trying to, I was trying to get a little
Who
crazy with
are
it."
you?
I know. One
Yeah.
day, I literally like a week went by, Ryan. I turned 29 and I am a new person to you. So get ready. Although I'm still chatty, so don't you worry. Then this is where my birthday takes a turn, okay? We couldn't decide what to do, like in terms of dinner, because in Wisconsin, supper clubs are like the thing to do. It's like prime rib, burgers, steaks, fish and chips, cheese curds, like old fashions up the wazoo, like all the things you would think of Wisconsin. And it's like chill vibes, but still like really good food. Okay. And I wanted to go to a supper club. But it was such a gorgeous day. Like I'm talking 70 and sunny, beautiful out. And so I got this cutie little picnic basket from Goodwill a couple weeks ago. It was like it's precious, okay? It was $3.99. I was like, this is a goddamn score. And I was like, I'm gonna picnic. And so literally last night or yesterday afternoon, Caleb was like, well, where do you want to go to dinner? Do you still want to do supper club? And I was like, honestly, like let's go do a picnic. So we proceed to get pizza, to go and sit out on this picnic, played cards. It was so fun, beautiful time. And then we're going to walk the dock, okay? Because everywhere in Madison has like, little lookout points on the water. We go to walk on this dock and there is geese poop. I'm talking everywhere, like just geese poop. Like you can't step without it, like you stepping in it. But it was such
Mm.
a pretty night and the sun is setting and we're like, we have to walk the plank. We're walking the plank or the dock, but walking the plank kind of sounded more fun. We're walking along this little dock, and Caleb thought it'd be funny to pretend propose to me, right?
Oh, I
Like
know where this is going.
like any, normal guy would do. And he's done this before, okay? And it's like kind of funny, but kind of just like, okay, like people look and I'm like, this is too much. Like, let's just stop. Anyways, he's like, imagine if this is how I proposed to you. And then I just had like geese poop all over my knee, okay? He didn't get any geese poop on his knee, okay? He didn't
Ah,
fully,
lame.
I know, he didn't fully get down there and do it. But we're walking away, and this older gentleman is walking his dog. And he goes, look, my dog's a little freaked out. Like my dog and I are kind of freaked out. We don't know what to do. And we're just like, what? And he's like, did you just propose? And we're just like, and so like, oh my gosh, it was like a joke. Like he does this. We're actually married. He didn't believe us. He's like, I don't believe you. Like, did he actually propose? We show him our rings. Like Caleb's wearing his wedding band. I'm wearing mine. We're like, we have been married for almost a year. And basically, it just kicks off this conversation with this guy. Shout out Kirk. Kirk, if you're listening, this one's about you. So he was just such a fun guy. And as we're talking, I just seriously do feel like in certain times of my life, like we talked about, it was my birthday, I end up running into people that just like match my energy and like give me like such good vibes. And this man, Kirk, was just that. Okay. He's just like talking to us, being such a fun, jolly person. And I'm like, gosh, I'm like, you are just like such a breath of fresh air. Like, you're so fun. And he goes, like, why not like have spark conversation with people? Like, life's too short. Like, we should all be smiling and laughing. And I was like, damn straight we should. Like, that is the energy I want going into my 29th year. 29th, 30th. I'm
30th
so
year.
confused. 30th year. Whatever. So,
Nice
anyway,
try.
thank you. So that was my situation with Kirk, and I just thought he was so great. We proceed to talk to Kirk now for like a whole nother hour, Ryan. Like the sun is setting, like it's dark,
Damn.
okay? Sun's going down. But before that happens, he's like, look, I need you to reenact you proposing. Okay. He's like, let's get a photo of you two. And we're just kind of like, okay, like just he was such a nice guy. We're like, we'll just go along with, like he was just like, let's just do it for Kirk, right? We'll do it for you. Also, it could be a fun photo to have. So we walk the plank again. But now there's a fisherman fishing. And Kirk says to this fisherman, he's like, I'm like, oh, don't like it's okay. Like, I don't want to disrupt the fisherman. And Kirk goes, oh, come on. Hey, guy, do you care if this guy fake proposes real quick? And we're just like, what?
That's so wacky.
We're like, how does this stuff happen to us? You know what I mean? So then we proceed to go to the end of the dock and like we do it. The fisherman doesn't know what's going on. Like he seriously is like, is this real? Is this not? Whatever. So he ends up catching a fish while we're doing our fake proposal photo shoot with Kirk. Okay. He catches a fish and he's like, here's your wedding gift. He proceeds to bring a huge fish over to me. And I've never done this before in my life. I've never held
Oh,
a
you
fish
gotta
like
hold. You
that.
have to hold the fish.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that before?
Yeah. I'm from Florida. Don't forget. We fish.
Yeah, okay, true, true. I did that. So Rod and Reel Pier, Anne Marie Island. Have you ever been there? Well,
Nope.
it's torn down now after the hurricane. It's so sad. But that's where I grew up fishing in Florida, every spring break. But I never caught a fish. Like I've never physically caught a fish and then held it. And this was a big guy. I'll put the photo in here, or I'll send it to you later, Ryan. Anyway, so I got to have this moment where I caught a fish. Technically, technicalities. No one needs to know what actually happened there. And we had this amazing night with Kirk. And then Kirk found out as we're talking, 'cause he's like, what do you guys do? That I have a podcast. And he's like, oh, he's like, what do you talk about? And I was like, like life updates, pop culture, whatever tickles my fancy that week.
You.
Yes, myself. And he's like,
No, I
oh,
meant like you
oh.
as in Kirk.
But I was like, fair, me. But yes, thank you, Kirk. And basically, he's like, okay, I have some questions. I need you to probe this week. I need you. He's
Oh
like, there's
no.
things that I think about that I want you to ask your listeners. And I was like, okay, Kirk, what keeps you up at night? Are you ready for some of Kirk's questions?
Do I
Okay.
answer these, or are these just for the audience?
No, you're gonna answer this one, and then we're gonna see
Oh
what
boy.
people also say.
Okay.
So, Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of fun because these are like guy questions. So, because he asked me, he was like, he's like, what's your audience? Do you say it's like mostly female? And I was like, yeah, for sure. I was like, but I, you know, my like the guy I sit with, weekly, Ryan, he's a straight dude. He doesn't know about half the stuff I'm talking about, but he tries to rein me in. He like, so these questions pertain to you, is what I'm trying to say. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you're going to like, let's say you're trying to make friends. You're trying to make friends in this
Mm-hmm.
world, like we talked about. Sometimes it's kind of hard to make friends as an adult. Like it feels kind of awkward. Like, how do I ask them out? It feels like a date, but like you're just two bros trying to, trying to bro down. I don't know. I don't know what bros do. So let's say you call up a guy and you say, hey, do you want to go to a movie? Is that something you would do, first off?
Yeah.
Okay, something you would do. Now, when you get to the, this isn't like a best friend of yours. I'm talking, this is like a first date. This is like, you don't know this guy, like you and him have met. I know, right away you're nervous, like the look on your face. You and him haven't like hung out before, one-on-one,
Okay.
and you ask him to go to a movie. Now, he's a little bit like perturbed, whatever the word is, kind of like, huh, okay, sure. Like, how are we getting there? Are you picking me up? Are we meeting there? What would you do? Would you pick the guy up or would you say, let's meet there?
I'm not picking up a stranger in my car. He can meet me there.
Okay, he's not a complete stranger. Like, you know each other, but just haven't done a solo
He's a
thing
he's a
together.
big boy. He can meet me there.
Perfect answer, Ryan. That is, I feel like, so that's what Kirk said. That's what he did, okay? He ends up meeting him there, okay? They meet there. Then when they get there, though, it's like, time to buy the tickets.
I already know the answer.
Are you buying the tickets?
No, buy your own goddamn ticket.
That's what Kirk said. Kirk goes,
Probably verbatim.
why don't we go Dutch on this? Which I just learned that going Dutch means you pay for yourself.
I didn't know that.
You learn something new every day on Tailored Takes, people. Thank you, Kirk, for that one. Okay, so now you buy your own tickets. get your own food and drinks, whatever. Now it's time to go pick your seats. Now, this isn't a movie theater. Let's just pretend in 2026 where, you have
Yeah.
to pick your seats in advance. You walk in, it's an open theater. You get any seat in the house, okay? You go in to pick your seat. Now, where are you typically sitting, Brian, in the movie theater?
Middle, not full middle, a little bit pushed back.
A little bit pushed back. Okay. So let's say you go to find your seat, but are you sitting directly next to the guy or are you leaving a seat in between the two of you?
Most likely next to the person.
Interesting. Okay.
That's weird to not sit next to them if you're going with a person.
That is what I said. I said that would be so strange to not like, first of all, girls, though, I feel like different. I don't know.
Even
But
guys.
there's no world where I'm going to a movie with someone and not sitting next to them.
It's not like I'm peeing next to him. We're just sitting and watching a movie.
Ryan, I can't believe you
Yeah.
brought up peeing. That's the next
Oh,
question. That's the next question. But no, but let's talk about movies for a second. Okay. Cause yeah, I'm with you. I think you for sure sit with the person. And
yeah.
basically what happened was he goes and picks the seat, right? He basically picks the seat one in from the aisle, like, or two in from the aisle. Cause he
Yeah.
figures, okay, I'll sit here and then I'll have the guy, I'll give him the aisle seat because, guys like to kind of put their leg out, stretch out,
Or go pee.
Right. Like it's just kind of a nice gesture. I'll
Yeah.
give you the aisle. Now, this guy says to Kirk, "What are you doing? Why don't you move down one? I think we should, maybe have a space in between us." So Kirk moves down one so that there's a space in between them. And I feel like that's not typical, but I'm wondering
No.
if that's what guys would do.
No.
No.
I've
Okay.
never done that with it. I've never done that.
Okay, so you're sitting right next to your
Yeah.
new friend, your stranger during the movie. Okay, interesting. Yes, it got me thinking though, because in general with dates, like I call them dates, but when I am, going out to meet a girlfriend or like someone I haven't hung out with all the time, sometimes I do feel like, oh, I'll buy your coffee and like they'll get me on the next one or whatever. But I wonder for guys if it does feel a little bit like girly, or like, oh, like, am I coming on to you because I want to sit next to you in the movie? I don't know.
No. I think if you have that thought, then it's weird. Then you just
Gotcha.
made it weird.
Yes, made it weird. Okay, so that was the first one, okay? So that's what he wanted me to probe, and it sounds like you're different. You would sit right next to the guy. Okay, so the next one is the urinals, which I
Mhm.
realized I have never seen urinals in real life, like a row of them.
You're not
I've
missing much.
like I've seen one, but I
Yeah.
haven't seen, consecutive urinals. Like it must be a sight to see. So
Mhm.
anyways, let's say you walk into the bathroom. This is what Kirk wanted me to ask. You walk into the bathroom and there's a guy, let's say there's 6 urinals and there's a guy at urinal 1. Where are you peeing?
There's 2 answers I can give. First off, every guy knows this game. It's a game. Everyone knows how to properly play it. Girls won't know the answer. Guys do by default.
Right.
It's coded into us. However, realistically, the answer would be 6. You go to the all the way to the end. However, one of my favorite things I used to do to annoy people, I still sometimes will do it. It's best at like airports and like theme parks when there's like a ridiculous amount. Those have like 15 urinals, like a ridiculous amount, is if there's one person, you go right next to them.
Why? Just to freak them out?
Just to be an asshole.
But are you getting punched? Like I feel like a guy would be like, "What are you doing,
I don't think
bro?"
you get. If I tell him he has a nice watch, I might get punched. But
Wait, a nice what?
a nice watch, then I might
Oh,
get punched.
okay. I heard something else.
That
Okay,
too.
so yeah, okay. So that could be a fun one, but typically you'd pick 6. You'd be so
Yes.
spread out,
Yeah.
not with them. Now,
99 out of 100 times, I would pick 6. If I was feeling
let's
evil, I'd
say
pick 2.
there's someone peeing at urinal 1, 4, and 6. Where are you peeing?
I mean, you're gonna have to do either 2 or 3. If you really gotta go, or you wait.
I love asking you after asking like Caleb and Kirk, because that was so Caleb said you wait. And
I mean,
my
if I have to go, I go. I don't give a shit. But
the thing is like you could go like then my question was, why don't you just use the stall?
or that.
But they were saying like, oh, that's like too much. Like using the stall is like annoying. I don't understand that. Is it because like when you what makes using a stall so much work? Like opening and closing the door?
I think it's, I mean, I would choose not to use it because I want to be considerate of people that have to go number 2 or someone that has disabilities.
Right. Okay. Very kind of you.
However, I mean, no, I would only use the stall if it's like if everything else is busy or taken. I don't care
Right.
about using. I mean, if I have to go, I have to go. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna be there for less than 20 seconds. Unless, I
Get
mean,
cozy.
that grows as you age. But
And right, like if you really have to go, like you're going. But then it
I don't
got
give a shit. Yeah,
right. Also, I feel like when people are super like comfortable in like their what's the word? Masculinity or whatever it
yeah,
is, or like if you're not gonna be looking, it's like we're all just dudes going to the bathroom.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't think it. I don't like. Don't overthink it. I'm just going pee.
Like it's not that deep. But then
Yeah,
it got us thinking, like, okay, so now for girls, okay, so guys, like we've learned, okay, like it's a game. It's clearly like something that you all have to like think about when you enter the restroom. Girls, it is a thing. And I don't know who started this or like how we all jumped on it. But like when I go to the bathroom with one of my friends, we go into the same stall together.
that's so. Yeah, that's bizarre. I
And
don't.
like,
I never even understood why girls went together all the time, and in the same
right?
stall is weird enough.
And it's like
Are
not
you like
every
double? Are you
time.
like double decker? Like, is one peeing and the other one's peeing like through the legs? Like, is that how it works?
I'm crying. No, we're just like literally one person's using the restroom and the other one is standing there, probably like putting lip gloss on or playing on their phone while we're talking. It's just like a girly thing you do. I don't know how to explain it. And that's why I want to talk
Classic
about it here.
peeing with your sisters.
Yeah. It's just,
Is it
it's
only
what you
peeing or
do.
is it both?
I will say if I have to actually like use the restroom, I am probably gonna be like, okay, I'm not telling people I'm going to the bathroom. Like that's not
Mm.
becoming like a community fun party anymore. It's like, oh, I'm just going there to do business. And then it's
Why
like,
is
but
the
if I
line at pee?
because with pee, it's like you're just hanging with your girls. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's
This
like,
is so
oh,
weird.
it's like let's just like go hang out, like let's chit chat. Like I don't like also like let's recap whatever just was said at dinner. Number one.
Mm.
Like, like we have to reconvene a little bit in the bathroom. And I don't think every time I'm sharing a stall, but girls just do this. I don't know who started it, but it got me thinking like it's kind of weird.
How do you know it's girl? How do you know it's just not you? Always be like, I'm gonna go in the stall with you.
No, it's a universal thing.
I feel,
Girls, comment. Is this a universal thing or is it just Ryan thinks it's just me being weird, making girls go
viewers
into the
of
stall with
Taylor
me?
takes.
Let us know. Let us know. Because it's definitely something that got me thinking. I'm like, damn, I do that. Okay, so that's the one thing. That was a fun one. The other thing Kirk wanted to cover was that do you ever say, Ryan, I'm so excited?
No,
Is that something like that just wouldn't come out of your mouth? Like, I'm excited about this. I'm so excited to do this.
no.
Right. Like, why is that? Like, why can't guys use that, like that verbiage? Whereas me, I'm constantly saying, I'm so excited. Oh my God, I can't wait. I'm so excited, excited. Maybe it's like girls just feel more comfortable, like sharing emotions. I don't know.
I don't know. I just can't recall the last time I was like. I mean, I've looked forward to things. I felt excited about things. I don't really say like, oh, I'm excited. Like, I mean, it depends what it is. Like, I mean, if it's something like, oh, I'm excited for a movie, but like something like an event, I don't
It
know.
probably, no, you actually said it perfectly, Ryan. I look
Yeah,
forward. Like, that is
yeah,
a guy version of I'm excited.
yeah.
I look forward to it. It's kind of casual. It's chill.
I feel like if I'm talking to a girl, I might use excited.
Like a girl you're trying to pursue.
No, just I think 'cause I don't know.
Let me look back on our text and see if you ever said I'm excited. You're like, hell nah. To you? Please. You probably said I'm looking forward to it.
Probably.
All right, I'm gonna look into that. But that was kind of the main takeaways of the
I
week.
just found it. I indeed said looking for when you got me back on. I said great, looking forward to it.
That's what I'm talking about. You totally like that is such a guy way of saying I'm excited. So that was
Yep,
you deep down being excited though.
I guess.
Just give it to me. Just throw me a bone. God damn it. Oh,
Only until the sparkle in my eyes return.
yes, exactly. My God. Are you happy that I haven't talked about pop culture really today?
I mean, you kind of did.
Okay, for like the opener. You know what though? Okay, a couple of things. Look on actually on Instagram. Somebody commented on the video where we were talking about acquired style and how she rewore outfits like, oh, she's just like us, you know? And somebody commented to you saying like, we got to pull up the comment. Where's my phone? Hang on.
I don't have
Someone
my
was
phone with
calling
me.
you out
Calling
for
me out.
yeah, and I defended you. I had your back like I always do.
Oh my god.
Okay. They said, "King, nobody is stopping you from you buying a new pair of shoes." Cuz you said you were like, "I wear the same shoes for 5 years." Love it. Love
I
it.
know that's not okay. I'm not okay. I have the same pair of shoes for 5 years because they work.
They're
Not
functional.
broken. Yeah.
Exactly. And so I said, Ryan is stopping Ryan. He don't give a F.
I
Oh
will wear
God.
shoes until they're literally falling apart. I genuinely don't care.
I thought that was kind of funny. But why I bring that up too is that I posted, remember how you were sleuthing from last week about the swan beauty of it all, and you were figuring
Yeah.
out like how she was acquired style was deleting comments, like you were saying she
I
allegedly
mean,
was.
allegedly. I
Exactly.
get. Yeah.
Like we don't know for sure. But
We
anyways,
don't know for sure, but the zero negative comments is always suspicious.
right. Anyways, the video is like popping off on
Oh boy.
TikTok.
Oh no.
And I think people are thinking you and I were talking about the rumors that are circulating about her and her fiance. But
Mm,
so now it looks like you and I were talking about like her deleting comments about that. So I just want to go
could
on the
be. I mean,
record.
it could be. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm trying to like salvage us. I'm like, you guys, we did not start this rumor. We did not. And Ryan's like, it could be. Maybe.
We don't know what they're deleted. If they are deleted, if she's
Exactly.
deleting.
Allegedly, if. But what I will say, and I feel like when it comes to, like, for example, things that are like really, I feel like deep to the heart, like potentially rumors about your significant other or things that like the person isn't addressing directly, I don't like covering it or talking about it. Like, I don't know, it makes me feel like icky in the sense of like, I know that these are just like, these are people who publicly share their lives and, you know, they can't really get mad if people make videos and assumptions about them when they are like putting themselves out to the world to do that. But I don't know, a part of me just feels like when it comes to things like that, I don't want to be the one stirring that pot. What do you think? I saw you raise your eyebrows a couple times.
You know what? I think we should just add as much. Let's just start rumors.
You're like, it was me. I was with Mitch.
I've known what's been going. That's funny. That's good. That's a good one.
Oh my gosh. But the thing is like, so she then like these rumors are circulating or whatever. And then she posted pictures of her and him of this past weekend hanging out and like hasn't addressed anything. So where I'm at with it is I'm not going to outright talk about it until it like becomes something that the source addresses.
Yeah.
I don't
That's
know.
always, yeah. No, I agree. There's no reason to talk about rumors. They are just what they are called.
Exactly. And it's like there's already so much hate online. Let me backtrack. When we were talking about deleting comments, we were talking about her bachelorette and the backlash she was getting, and like likely comments were getting deleted because there was no negative comments, right? And people were already alluding to that. It wasn't just a Ryan and Taylor take, okay? But I do think I have no issue with people deleting comments because I think it's like protecting your peace and protecting your energy. And I don't know if it's necessarily like, yes, you're controlling the narrative and you're kind of curating like what's on your page. But I also think that like it's your page. Like if you don't want this troll who's going to just continuously comment negative things about you and you just want to delete that comment, I feel like that power is given to you. I am
I
not,
agree.
I'm, what's that?
I said I agree.
Yeah. And I feel like people get all up in arms about like, oh my God, like, you know, how dare they, you know, delete this or delete that. And when I say they, I mean somebody commented on one of our videos, Ryan, saying a comment of mine was deleted. Like a girl was saying, someone deleted my comment off this page. And it's like, well, maybe it was warranted to get deleted. I've deleted comments before. I have had trolls just like go in and you have to keep some. Okay. There's some you have to keep because it's like, you know what? If you're willing to post things and you're willing to put yourself out there, you got to be willing to also take the heat and like have some thick skin and like take the backlash. So like, I'm not saying you have to delete every comment. Like it can't always be like rainbows and cherries, rainbows and unicorns. I don't know why I said cherries. So for me, I have had moments where I'm like, okay, no, F this. I don't need this type of negative energy, like when it's like so negative and hurtful, like on my page. But there are some things you keep because it's like, whatever. Like someone once said I like look like I have a wig. Like that's not that bad. Sure.
Do you wear wigs?
I don't, but like, you know what it told me?
Wait, have you worn wigs?
I have worn wigs for like wig parties.
Wig parties.
Wait, why, Ryan? Does it look like I wear wigs? Like, are you over here?
Will you wear wigs?
Not out as like a part of my look. If it was a wig party or like a costume, for sure.
When will you wear wigs? Have you never
Right?
seen?
No, I
You need to
love it.
post. You need to post that because the fact
When
that
will
you
you
haven't
wear
seen.
wigs?
No, the
Where
entire
is
thing
that
I just
from?
did.
But where is that from?
There's an interview. It was from I think it was from the Lord of the Rings. It was Elijah Wood
Oh.
was getting trolled by this guy, and he asks that, and Elijah just cracks up laughing because it's just this guy playing a character and going, "Do you wear wigs?" And the fact that you don't know that is very funny because now you
No,
have
I'm
to
going to
post that.
watch that now because I was
You have
sitting
to
here.
post that now. You have to post that now because that is very funny and that's a great viral clip. That's a viral clip right there. Calling it.
Perfect. Okay, Ryan, I promise you, I will post that. Don't you fret.
Yes,
I
because I
don't
got
lose,
you. You've been got.
don't lose sleep. Don't lose sleep over that. And honestly, I love that, like, because you got me on something like viral. Like, I
I
didn't
did.
know. Like, yeah, I didn't know it.
How viral is viral?
Well, I'm just saying, I feel like usually I'm telling you about the pop culture stuff or like what's going on in the
Oh,
news, and then you're like, you got
It's
me.
old. It's more of like an old. It's like a meme. It's just a meme. I always say to my friends, "Do you wear?"
But basically, like my little sister thought it was the funniest thing. This person commenting, like just repeatedly commenting, like,
That is very.
like that I wear wigs, and then like added like a GIF. By the way, is it GIF or GIF?
I do GIF.
Okay, I say GIF. So let's just be different. Like let's just
Hmm.
run with it, okay? But literally posted a GIF of like a person with like a bob, like a dude with like wearing a bob wig, like bobbing his hair, and it was like so perfectly
That's
coiffed.
that is pretty funny.
And then I like watch back some of my videos and I'm like, oh my God, like it could look like I have a perfect wig on, but it's like, no, it's just like I know how to
Isn't that
style
a
my hair.
compliment though? Is that your hair looks so good, it looks like a perfect wig.
I mean, that's how I'm starting to take it. But at the time, Ryan, like it's one of those things, it's hard to, when you get comments that you don't know how to like decipher them, it's like, are you being nice to me or are you being mean to me? Like, I don't know the difference. Like, honestly, like once you start getting people hating on you in comments, it's
Yeah.
hard to decipher. So like someone could be like, "You are amazing," and I could be like, "Oh my god, did they hate that question I asked?" Like it's weird. Like I never like had that until I started like posting videos that were starting to like go to more people and then like it's like you get the people coming out of the woodwork like saying God knows what. But also
Exactly. That's why I'm saying a viral famous influencer having zero hate comments, isn't that a little sketchy?
exactly. Right. And that's why I think that your take on it and suspecting that their comments are being deleted and other people outwardly saying my comments being deleted, clearly, I mean, allegedly, it's likely happening. Let's be real, okay? And I am guilty of it. I've done it before. I feel like you start to just get to a point where you're like, whatever. It's like if you're commenting and you're watching and you're taking the time to literally write something nice, hurtful, whatever the case is, it's like you're putting energy towards my stuff, then like all power to you. Keep going.
Mm.
So, let this be Acquired Styles PSA. Let them
Let
talk.
this be an invitation to all the haters to just double down.
That's not what I'm saying, Ryan.
Oh shit. Oh, my bad.
Ryan's like, everybody keep trolling. No,
Let's
but I
get worse. Get worse.
triple down on it. But
Yeah.
no, honestly, I do think that, and I actually saw a video today. This girl was so great what she said. She said anybody who goes on someone else's page and comments and like is like a loser in the sense of like they're throwing tomatoes at someone online from like their house, like from like the side seats, like not on the stage, like that's loser mentality because that person basically like they wouldn't do what she's doing, which maybe they don't want to be doing it, but then why are they commenting on it, and hating
I
on
mean,
it?
you got when you have the anonymity of the internet. Wow, it's like Nemo right there.
Oh my
Anonymity.
gosh, you were like Nemo.
Yeah,
Oh, I
that's a
love
harder
that.
word.
That's a hard
Anyways,
word.
of the
Anonymity. Oh
internet.
my god, I can't even say it.
Yeah,
Anonymity.
when you're anonymous on the internet, it's way
Perfect.
easier to hide behind a screen and say whatever you want. 99% of the time, that person's not going to say it to the person's face. Shout out to all
Exactly.
my fellow gamers who survived Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2009 multiplayer lobbies. You get it. You know what I'm talking about.
You get it. You guys know the wrath of
If you
Ryan.
know. No, not me. I mean, yes, me. Everybody.
Everybody was in it.
Yeah.
I feel
Everyone
like
was equally trash talking each other, saying we're sleeping with each other's moms. I'm like 10. I'm 11. Like, it's
Ryan,
hilarious.
you were a little savage.
Everyone was. This is
No, I'm talking about
2000.
you. I'm talking about you
We all
specifically,
were.
okay?
This is it. This
Stop
is
making this a
online
group
gaming.
thing. Like, no, stop making it a
No,
group thing. It was you,
ask
Ryan.
Caleb if he played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Xbox
No,
360.
I'm messing with you. I know for
Yeah.
damn straight it's a universal thing because my sister and my cousins played Call of Duty. I never got into it, but I would like watch them and what they would yell at these people. I was like, this is terrible. But
Yeah,
it was
but
just so a thing.
this is like early 2000, like late 2000s, early
Right.
2010s. This is before the censors, the filters. This is Wild West of multiplayer.
This is
Online
before
multiplayer.
Instagram could like fold comments. Like, this
Instagram
is
wasn't even
like
around yet.
right, but I'm saying like there was no restrictions. It's like nowadays on social media, people can like they can hide comments. They do that. Like Instagram
Yeah.
will hide stuff or like it's called folded comments. And Call of Duty probably didn't have that. There was nobody
no.
monitoring.
No, they
No.
didn't give it. They didn't care. It's part of the game.
Who would have thought that like you relating to like negative comments, it's like it does circle back to like the OG Call of Duty. Like, why does Call of Duty always find its place? It just does.
It's a major cultural phenomenon.
Honestly, and like I was never allowed to play because my sister said that I would just never like I would mess up the levels. So I never learned.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's a sad, sad world out there trying to play with legit Call of Dutyers. Is that what they're called?
Call of Duty heads.
Call of Duty heads. Okay.
No, just duty heads.
Duty heads. I like it.
No, I don't know. I don't
up?
know. Yeah, I don't know what I don't think there is a Call of Duty fan base.
Ryan,
I don't think
you need to stop fucking with me. I'm gonna
I
literally
don't think
like
I don't think
I'm gonna
I
go
don't
and
think
I'm like,
gamers
you're a duty head.
gamers don't. That'd be funny. Gamers don't really do that. Like they don't call it like believers. We're just called Call of Duty players, or I don't know.
Yeah,
Halo
like you guys don't
players.
add nicknames to things.
No.
That just wouldn't be very Call of Duty of you, you know?
Exactly. Yeah.
It kind of just takes away from the premise of that game that you all love so much. But honestly, I don't know, the back to the trolls and the negativity online, and I do think it stems from, and like obviously I think that acquired style and other people like of that level posting, or even, you know, me posting that doesn't have like all the followers they have, like you're still gonna get people who come across your page and either love it or hate it. And we talked about this last week, you know, like, so you may as well do what you want to do and live your life. And I think her posting him and like not really giving it attention, but just still kind of like she clearly posted him to kind of be like, look, like, I'm not acknowledging these rumors, but like I'm with my fiance in the Hamptons and we're having a good time. So I think people choose to address it however they want to. But yeah, it got me thinking, Ryan, like when the video started like getting all these views and people commenting, I was like, oh gosh, I had this pit in my stomach. Like, I don't want to be that person who's like perpetuating a rumor. But here you and I are talking about something completely different. So that just goes to show that like the internet, what you say, like it just that's how things get twisted. Like you never know how your words or how your video could be taken.
Exactly.
But we kind of were talking about the same thing. Different stories, but same idea.
Yeah.
So that's the update there. That's the update. And also, Ryan, I thought of you. I will send you this video. Swan Beauty's founder did a Instagram video talking about how it all came to be. So if you're interested,
okay. So we do have an origin story now. Okay.
yes. So I will send that to you because I know that specifically has been keeping you up at night. So I will send that your way. What's the question of the week, Ryan? Let's wrap. What's your question? I got to think about mine.
To all three males that watch this, what was your favorite game to trash talk in?
Okay. Favorite game to trash talk in?
Yeah.
Perfection.
Mine was definitely Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 2009.
And you know what mine was? Animal Crossing.
Why are you trash talking an animal? I mean,
my sisters.
Wait, interesting.
My sisters and my cousins. We would go into each other's towns and chop down each other's trees and steal each other's fruit.
That's pretty funny.
Like it would like if I would enter the world, like it'd be like, no, you're not coming into my world tonight. And then all of a sudden, like one of us is in, it's like game over. Pop that axe out. Those cherries are going down. How fun was Animal Crossing? I kind of want to get that back.
It's still around.
I know, but like I don't have my DS anymore.
You get a Nintendo Switch.
That's what Abigail said, my sister. She was like, get a Switch.
They're only like $600 now or something wild.
Well, would you play Animal Crossing with me?
No. Well, no, there's a Pokemon Animal Crossing kind of now. That I want. That I'll play with you. If you get me a Nintendo Switch 2 for my birthday, I'll play with you.
Perfect. That's all we need over here. Once I figure
Yeah.
out these damn mics set up, I'll be able to freaking have time to play Animal Crossing Pokemon Switch with you. Okay, whatever it's called.
Pocopia.
Pocokia. Wait, what?
Pocopia.
Pocopia. Okay. All right. My question is to the girls: at what age do we stop sharing the
Peeing
stall
in the
with our
same.
friends?
Yeah.
Yes. Like, at
Okay,
what age do we
I'll
stop
let you say
doing that?
clear. Say clearly now.
Ryan, stop stealing my question time, okay? Ladies. Ryan, are you finished?
Haven't
Yeah.
started.
Ladies. Okay, now you're distracting me again. Okay. Ladies, at what age do we stop sharing the stall with our friends when we use the restroom? Pop off in the comments, let us know, because
I'll never stop.
I just turned 29 and I feel like I'm still doing it. So when do we stop? When do we stop, ladies? I don't know. Or do we just not? Do we continue?
Also,
Okay, well,
do you wear
Ryan,
wigs?
do you wear wigs? I'm going to send
I
you.
cannot wait. I cannot wait to see that clip on Instagram, and it's gonna go so viral and crazy.
Do you wear wigs? And then what I'm gonna do too, Ryan, is I'm gonna like pop the comment that the person did and put it on the whatever, so we can get the full
Oh,
context
yeah.
of like the person trolling me. But maybe they were loving me. See, we don't know. So if all else fails, just think the best of people. You know, you don't always
Yeah.
got to think the worst and think that people are just out to get you when they could really just be out there supporting you. But we'll see. That person's gonna respond and be like, "Nah, I hated it."
Nope. Definitely not being nice.
Yeah. They're like, "No, your intuition was correct, okay?
Yeah.
What was going on with your hair that day?" Well, anyways, I hope that you enjoyed all of the Met Gala looks and my recaps. That was so fun to kind of try. I've always wanted to do that, Ryan. I've always wanted to, from the comfort of my own home, kind of pretend like I am live on the red carpet, but I will never go live because I'm just not
I mean, you don't
comfortable
have to
yet.
go live. Pretend like just do it to Caleb. I'm sure he'd love it.
Well, first of all, he thought you and I were recording this whole time. He was like, he texted me, he was like, "Are you still recording?" And I was like, "No, I've been talking to myself."
That's good.
And I hope you have a fantastic week. Always a pleasure. Happy birthday to me.
Happy
Because
birthday.
next year I'll be 30.
That's when you get to have the most fun. That's when you do your death to your 30s party. You do like a funeral. You ever see that?
What, you mean death to your 20s?
Or that? Yeah, that too.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen people host they'll like do a funeral for your 20s? You've never seen. How do I know that you haven't? You've never seen that?
No.
They'll do like a birthday funeral where it's like the death of your 20s.
I'm honestly freaked out when people do anything with like a casket. Like, I
don't
think
they
it's
go.
like
Okay, I don't think they go that
morbid.
far. I don't think they go that far.
Okay, I've
Look it
seen
up.
some
Look
like
up like death to your 20s party. Like look it up later.
okay. Well, I've already
give you
said for my
ideas.
30th, like we said last week, the Swan Beauty is going to sponsor my 30th. So I'm going to go all out for my 30th.
Oh, that's your wish. That's your
Yes,
wish.
exactly. You caught me. Shoot. No, it won't come true. No, that was not my wish, but we are manifesting a fun 30th birthday party. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But 29, you all, 29, I felt very, very grateful and fortunate. And 29 was a really good year. So on to the next. Oh, wait, 28. I'm done.
No, that was your. Now I'm confused.
Let us leave this confused. Ta-ta for now. Are you going to say bye, Ryan?
Oh, bye guys.
Like, jeez, come on. Oh.